Well, I did it again. I got sucked in. This time it was full price. I didn't even wait for a sale, which is stupid because anyone who buys Coach knows that you wait for the sale. But it just drew me in for the historic legacy of the beauty of this piece, at least online. Because recently, when I've been buying from Coach, I end up returning most of it because I'm not the person, or at least I didn't think I was the person, that would buy things all the time. I'm not like a haul person. And yet, here I am. Maybe it's because I've just been bored, which I'm not, because I'm busy with my kids and my husband and my life and my family and my house and my other house. And I don't know. I just feel like I've just been drawn in. I'm just sucked in. I have to go to the website every day. And then I see things like this and I think, man, I need that. Or at least I need to see it in person. And gas is way too expensive to be driving to and from a Coach boutique, and it's just easier to just buy online and have it come to your house directly to your door. And if you don't like it, you could just go to the post office and send it back. So that's where we are, everybody. So here is a Coach bag new to the boutique website. This is a style I definitely thought I would never purchase. It's a Willow, which I kind of felt was more like my mom's style. However, I could not get over the pattern, and I'm a sucker for very, very feminine things. So this is how it is packaged. I love that they have paper on both sides this time. Whoever did this, whoever packed this box, thank you. Sometimes you just get the item in the box from Coach. Sometimes you get the item in a dust bag in a box. Sometimes you get the item in a dust bag with one chunk of paper. This person folded it or packed it with the dust bag, paper, and paper. She's really packed in there. She's really packed. My little thank you for shopping at Coach. You're welcome, because I continue to fund you. All right, let's get her open. If you can't tell already, maybe you can, because maybe you've been looking at this. Oh, of course, she's all knotted up, and I have to do this one-handed. My only concern with the Willow is I don't love when handles stick straight up, so I'm kind of hoping they do get floppy. And it's so hard to tell the size on the website, because when they wear them, sometimes they look bigger, and then when you get them, they're not. But this, oh my God, she's got a little glitter. See, now that's something you don't see on the website, and it doesn't explain. So these little tidbits on the leaves, oh my God, it's highlighted in glitter. Oh, man. Part of me was thinking, I'll probably just return it because I don't need another bag, but wow, look at this. Oh my God. So apparently this pattern is from like a retro style from back in the 60s or 70s when Cashin, there's like this whole history of the designer Cashin, and this was one of her favorite patterns, and she put it on bags and dresses and, ready to wear. And I am a sucker for flowers. I can't help it. And oh my God, there's little glitter, which I don't have anything like this in my collection. And it does have Coach there, the tiniest, excuse me, I'm sorry. The tiniest little name there. And then of course you do have the C turn lock there. So let's take it out and really inspect it. Okay, I'm gonna move the box to the floor. All right, let's see. Okay, size-wise, let me see. So here's my hand. I think it's sometimes easy to show you based on the hand size. This is a nice size everyday bag. It's a tote. I think it's a tote 24. I guess the Willow does come in a larger tote, and it also comes in a bucket shape. I just really thought this was a fun size. I like that it has the top handles, right? Even if I'm wearing it cross-body, I like a top handle so I can grab it from the car seat, or I actually have one of those hooks on the top of my passenger seat where I hook them on, because sometimes, if you got to stop fast, I'm not one to zip up my bags or like my Louis Vuitton, what is that big one? What is that big Louis Vuitton? I can't remember. It spills all over, you know, the one that a lot of people have, but I still love it. Why can't I remember? Oh, the Neverfull. Wow, it's late. It's about 10 o'clock here in Connecticut. Oh, excuse you, Fergus. Thank you. There's Fergus, everybody. Isn't he cute? So here's the tag if anyone was interested. Clearly new from the factory, not a return, fully packaged, fully wrapped. Cute little hang tag. Oh, the hang tag is really sweet. And it matches. It does look like that's a little, looks like there's a little scratch on there, but it's a hang tag. So can we be that picky? I'm not gonna be that picky. Crossbody strap that does match. Let me just pull it back a little bit here for you if I can. Trying not to whip it too much, but so the crossbody strap matches the bag. Sometimes Coach does give multiple straps, but in this case you don't need it because the top straps are already attached. I am hoping that these get, with use, floppy. I want them floppy. I don't want them sticking straight up, especially if I'm wearing them crossbody. What would have been really nice, in my opinion, and other people might disagree, is if this actually had more of that rogue style where you could flip it back and forth. But you know, hopefully with use. I watched some YouTube videos on this, and I was looking for specific videos where they reviewed the Willow tote over time, because I wanted to see if this was going to eventually get a little floppy, and it did look like many did. So in here you have 3 slots, very much like the Rogue in the sense that you have the three compartments. The middle zip is obviously the thinner versus the Rogue, where I think that one tends to be a little bit more, that's like the wider area. The zipper's a little tough, but I think it's because she's got paper. She is stuffed good. She is stuffed like my turkey at Thanksgiving. Oh, little card, little QR code there. So there you go. Yeah, that's smooth. That's definitely a smoother zipper. It is a metal zipper too. It's not anything plastic. I'm going to pull this out. I'm just going to toss that in the box. The inside, like the Rogues have that leather and suede on the inside. This has, so let's look on the inside of this. It actually is the other side of the canvas in there. So it's not leather, it's just the coated canvas on the inside there. And even on the inside pocket, this is like a coated canvas, I think. I mean, this is a leather, so maybe this is just a treated leather on the inside. It's really hard to tell. Maybe it is a leather. I have to go back and look. Maybe it's pebbled leather. It's definitely rougher though. It's definitely rougher, if you can see that, which is durable, so I don't mind that. You get your story pouch in here. Maybe later I'll take a little look and maybe it'll tell a little bit more about the story of Cashin and her contribution to Coach. But this does turn lock in this little front compartment, which I actually kind of like. And then the back compartment is magnetic, right? So, you know, maybe you put things that either you want to be more secure for yourself in either the zipper part or the compartment with the latch, which is really, it's kind of fun. And then in this back pocket, oh, see, look at, they even have these magnetic, it's a little flappy here, a little flap. They have it, you know, it's going to magnet together there. So my thought is I will probably place my wallet in this front compartment here. And then maybe back here where the magnet is probably where I'll put the things that I typically grab for my, like my phone specifically. And then maybe in the center, smaller items that do tend to like flop around. I think in the video about the Willow tote, they show that you can put a mini iPad in this section here. But as you can see, I mean, it's really not that big, but oh my, it's really pretty. I was thinking late summer and into fall, this bag is gonna really suit me because I wear a lot of denim and I wear a lot of beige, you know, more natural toned sweaters or shirts. I think it's gonna like just look amazing with a very basic outfit. I think it would be the color pop for the outfit. It also has 4 feet on the bottom. I'm not really quite sure the stitching here. I can't tell if this is just more for decorative purposes because there's nothing on the inside that would require that stitching. It does look really pretty. It just adds a little something. But I really don't think it serves a purpose. But honestly, this is really, really nice. And I just imagine like walking around outside maybe at you know, like a fall time fair, having it cross-bodied, having the light just hit it just so, and you'll see just a touch of the glitter with a, you know, with a taupe or beige colored sweater or an orange sweater. It would really just, you know, just add something. So I was on the fence of whether or not I would keep this. It's funny because when I bought the Rogue 17 in the cherry print, instantly I knew I wasn't gonna, I really knew I wasn't gonna keep it. It was just too small for me. I'm a mom with little kids. You know, there's always something that needs to be held for them. A water bottle can fit in here, you know, anything really. Like it's a nice size for daily essentials, and even more. An umbrella could fit in here if you have a small compact umbrella. It's great. It's beautiful. So this is definitely something I do think I'm going to hold on to. Whereas when I got the cherry print Rogue 17, I think even in my video I said I don't think that this is a keeper just because of the size. And I know, like, if anyone watches Cassie Thorpe on YouTube, I love her. She talks about TBE, right? Tiny bag energy. And I love her, but, you know, our lives are very different. You know, she's not even 30. She doesn't have children. Tiny bags, tiny Chanel bags, and all of the beautiful little bags, the Jacquemus bags, they're all adorable. But when you don't have children and you don't have to have all these extras, band-aids and headache medicine for kids and medications and all these things that moms do end up carrying, those TBE bags just are not practical. But then again, if you have a huge tote, you're carrying way too much and then you're like crooked. So I think if you were contemplating the Willow 24, the bag itself, the shape, the size is really practical. It's really nice. If you looked at this one, if it stood out to you with the flower pattern and you were questioning it, I say order it and see it in person. Because for me, like I said, like online, you couldn't even tell that this was glitter, and maybe I just didn't read it well enough, but that green glitter is really just something extra. It's really beautiful. So if you were contemplating it, go ahead and order it. What's the worst thing that happens? You don't like it, you send it back. Or if you're close enough to a boutique where you don't have to drive, I have to drive like a half an hour to get to a boutique or a mall, and that's just not something I really want to do. So just, you know, order it if you're not close enough and see. I mean, really, other than this tiny little Coach thing in the C, you know, it's not branding either, which I also really respect and like too, because it's enough where the company, people will recognize the company, but it's just in a very classy way. So anyway, that is the Willow Tote 24 in the floral pattern based off a vintage pattern, which I also just love. I mean, I'm a history teacher, so when you talk vintage and you bring out vintage patterns, it just tugs at my heart, and I need it. So anyway, that's it for now. Let me know in the comments if you decide to order it, and if you got it. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you want to return it? Are you going to keep it forever in your collection? If you haven't before watched any of my videos, please check out some of my other videos, and yeah, like and subscribe as well. All right guys, thank you. Bye.